My people, my brothers and sisters of Burkina Faso, my voice today is not a whisper. It is a thunder that comes from the heart of Africa. For too long, they said we could not build, we could not create, we could not lead without them. They called us poor, they called us weak, they called us dependent. But today, I stand before you to say, those days are over. We are no longer waiting for others to build our roads, to shape our destiny, or to tell us what is possible. We, the children of this land, are building our own future with our hands, our strength, and our vision. We are making wooden roads in Burkina Faso, roads that carry not only the weight of vehicles, but the pride of a nation rising from the dust of deception. These roads are more than wood and sweat. They are a symbol, a declaration to the world that Africa will no longer crawl when it can stand tall. They told us, you need our technology, our money, our permission. But we replied, no, we have our forests, our people, our will. What greater resource does a nation need than its own courage? When you look at these roads, see not planks of timber, see the spirit of revolution. See the return of the dignity they tried to steal from us. See the proof that we can build what they said was impossible. We are not imitating their way. We are creating our own. This is the African way, resilient, resourceful, real. Every nail hammered into this wood carries the heartbeat of a free people. Every beam laid down whispers, we are our own masters. And every step on these roads declares, we are moving forward, not under anyone's shadow, not under anyone's orders, but under our own sun. Burkina Faso is not rich in gold, but we are rich in soul. We are not overflowing with foreign aid, but we are overflowing with courage. We have chosen self-reliance over submission and unity over division. Let them laugh, let them doubt. We will answer them not with words, but with roads, bridges, schools, and dreams made real by our hands. When we say we are building wooden roads, we are saying something deeper. We are building the road to sovereignty. We are proving that development does not belong only to the West. Progress is not a gift. It is a right earned by the brave. Africa has been walking barefoot on the gravel of injustice for centuries. But now, we are laying down our own path, strong, natural, made from the land that birthed us. A path that connects our people, our villages, our dreams. A path that leads not to dependence but to freedom. My message to the youth: you are not too young to change your country. You are not too small to build something great. Do not let anyone make you believe that your mind, your hands, your ideas are less valuable because they are African. You carry the fire of your ancestors. You are the builders of tomorrow. Pick up your tools, your books, your courage, and join this revolution of creation. To the world watching us, we do not need pity, we need respect. We do not want loans, we want fairness. We do not want lectures, we want partnership, honest, equal, and dignified. We will not be slaves to any empire, visible or invisible. We will stand as brothers to those who respect our sovereignty, and as lions to those who try to chain it. The time of fear is gone. The time of pride has come. The wooden roads we lay today are the beginning of a movement. From dependency to dignity, from despair to determination. We are building with what we have, and that is the lesson the world must learn from Africa. You do not need luxury to start a revolution. You need belief. You need unity. You need the courage to begin with what lies within your reach. Every piece of wood we lay is a message. We are no longer waiting. Every plank is a signature of freedom, carved by our hands and sealed by our will. Burkina Faso will not bow. Africa will not kneel. We will rise, and we will build from the earth beneath our feet, from the forests that breathe with us, from the hearts that refuse to be conquered. So when they ask, who built this? Tell them it was the people. When they ask, what does it mean? Tell them it means we are free. When they ask, why wood? Tell them because it comes from our land, our strength, our spirit. This is not just a project, it is a message. A message to every African nation: do not wait for permission to rise. Rise now, build now, believe now. We are making wooden roads in Burkina Faso, but in truth, we are building something far greater. We are building the road to a new Africa. And as long as I breathe, as long as my people stand, we will keep walking forward, together, with our heads high, our hearts proud, and our hands unchained, because this is our land, our fight, our future, and no one will ever take it from us again. The first message that rises from this speech is the call for self-reliance and national pride. Ibrahim Traore reminds his people that true power does not come from foreign aid or external validation. It comes from the courage to believe in their own ability. He rejects the idea that progress must be imported, affirming that the people of Burkina Faso have everything they need within their own soil, hands, and hearts. The creation of wooden roads becomes a symbol of independence, a statement that even with humble materials, greatness can be achieved when driven by purpose. Traore's tone burns with pride as he insists that Africa no longer needs permission to build, to dream, or to lead. His words rekindle the belief that self-reliance is not isolation, it is liberation. It is the rediscovery of the power that was always there, hidden under centuries of colonial narratives. The second message centers on reclaiming African dignity through innovation. By turning to wood, a natural, local, and sustainable resource, Burkina Faso transforms what others see as primitive into something revolutionary. This innovation carries a deeper political meaning, that Africans do not need to imitate foreign systems to achieve progress. The wooden roads symbolize a new model of development born from African creativity and necessity. Traore's message is that dignity begins when a nation builds with its own mind, when it chooses its own path instead of following borrowed blueprints. Every nail, every beam, every finished road becomes a declaration of pride, that Africa's solutions can be both modern and rooted in tradition. It's a defiant message to the world that says, we can do it differently, and we can do it better. The third message flows through the speech as a call for unity and shared purpose. Traore's words transcend class, tribe, and generation, binding the people together under one vision, to build their future with their own hands. He speaks to farmers, carpenters, engineers, and students alike, transforming the construction of wooden roads into a national movement. It becomes not just a project of infrastructure, but of identity. He reminds them that when they work together, they form the strongest material on earth, the collective will of a united people. Unity in his speech is not a choice but a necessity for survival. It is the antidote to division sown by colonial powers and a reminder that true strength is built not from wealth or technology, but from the shared heartbeat of a people moving as one. The fourth message is a bold stand against colonialism and foreign control. Traore's voice carries the weight of centuries of exploitation, and his message is clear. Africa will no longer kneel before any empire. He exposes the illusion of dependency and calls out the systems that profit from keeping African nations weak. His words strike with fire. Burkina Faso does not seek charity or pity, but fairness and respect. This is a new generation of leadership, one that refuses to bow, one that replaces submission with sovereignty. His defiance is not arrogance, it is justice. It is the declaration of a people who have been silenced too long and are now reclaiming their voice. The wooden roads are not just physical structures. They are acts of rebellion, pathways toward freedom, and proof that no foreign power owns the future of Africa. The fifth message speaks directly to the youth, the guardians of tomorrow. Traore's speech is both a challenge and an embrace, urging young Africans to rise and take ownership of their destiny. He tells them that greatness is not inherited, it is built. Their tools, their ideas, and their courage are the engines of transformation. He reminds them that they do not need to wait for leaders or permission. The revolution begins with belief in action. This part of the speech turns from declaration to inspiration, transforming every listener into a builder. The youth are not mere spectators of change, they are the architects of Africa's rebirth. And through their unity, innovation, and fearless determination, they will lay down not just wooden roads, but the foundation of a free and self-sufficient continent.